Angie Senger here for Old Men Stories Opry. And today I'm real happy to be able to say that Red Johnson is here with me today. Hey, Red?
Yes, I'm proud to be here.
It's good to see you
Yes,
again on the banks of the Mississippi River
yes, and
in lovely Champlin, Minnesota.
the ice floating by. And
You think there's still ice on the
I
river?
don't know. I haven't
There
looked.
might be.
I haven't
Well, we've
looked.
had so much rain the last few days, maybe it's finally all gone.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe.
It'll be back.
Oh, don't say that.
Yeah, right.
Now
Yeah.
we're talking to you about your songwriting, and you are the most prolific songwriter I know. I couldn't wait to get back to Minnesota and meet up with you and talk to you about some of the great songs you've written. And we've talked about the last interview we had. We talked about your success with a lot of the songs that you've written. But I think when people come to see you, they expect a veteran song. They expect your tribute to the veterans, because that's pretty much your deal, right?
They know, yes, that's my cause. If I had a cause, I guess it would be the veterans.
And you were in the service.
Yeah.
In what capacity? What did
I
you?
was in the Air Force, and from 1950 to 54, and I was in aircraft refueling, and but I always thought that the vet never got a fair shake on anything. If any credit was given, it was given to some politician somewhere. And I always figured the credit belongs right in the lap of that veteran. He's the one that did the work. And so all my songs, if you listen to my veterans type songs, it'll throw the limelight right back to the vet. That's where it belongs.
And now you never know when you write a song. You know more than anybody how that song is going to touch somebody and how it's going to come back to you. And this song came back to you in a special way.
Many times, yes. I had it on my website, redjohnson.net. And one day it comes popping up on YouTube. And the sailors from the USS Newport News had used it as a tribute to, you recall, in Vietnam when that USS Newport News was over in Vietnam, and that gun turret blew up and killed those 20 sailors. And it killed every sailor on the first 5 floors of the gun turret. They got 20 of them. So they were using this song, Veterans Day, to honor these veterans aboard that ship in Newport News, Virginia. And they read the names, and the song's going in the background all the time, and then they threw the wreath over the side and into the water.
And how did you feel when you saw that
it just
tribute?
hits you right here.
Yeah.
And as it hit the water, it couldn't have been better. But you'll see, if you check it out on YouTube, you'll see the birds fly up,
Oh.
And they said, "We'll see you on the other side, boys," and and
And now one of the survivors from...
yeah, through that song, I was fortunate enough to meet a lot of these sailors, and they kind of, I still, on email back and forth, and one especially, well, Dex Goad is in North Carolina. He's the one that really got this song moving a little bit for me. But one of the sailors aboard that ship was Newt Robinson from Stewartsville, Missouri. And we became fast friends. We stayed there a couple days on the way south, a couple days on the way back, and he was a survivor of that blast.
Wow.
And he was telling about how he got trapped in a compartment that was so full of smoke he couldn't breathe. And he thought it was it. But then miraculously a door opened and he got some air in there and he survived it. But through this song, then I met him, so I've had a lot of good experiences with that. And they would like me, they do a convention every year somewhere, and they would like me to come and perform for them at it, and I will do that someday. And so that's that. And
What an honor for you, huh?
yeah, the same guy, Newt, he took it to the, he's a retired Navy, and he took it to the retired military convention in St. Joe, Missouri. And there's thousands of people there. And they played this song out over the internet or over the loudspeakers.
Yeah.
And they had to do it twice. I think people demanded to hear it again.
Oh, wow.
So, yes, that's been a very big song. And I didn't write it to get rich off it. I didn't write it for anything. In fact,
you don't. You write all yours from your heart.
Yeah,
and then they take a life of their own.
And I'm just hoping that it'll enhance somebody's life somehow.
Yeah.
And that's what songwriting is.
It's like when a mom gives birth to a baby.
Yeah.
You give birth to your songs and
You do.
set
You
them
do,
free and hope they come back.
That song is your baby. And
Yeah.
when you give birth to a song, you're a writer too, you know.
Yeah.
You want the best for that song. And you want to see it do as much as it can. And that's your kid. That's your baby.
Yeah.
And that's the way I feel about it.
And this has got to be one of your long-time big requested songs, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. If I do a show and don't do it on the end, they'll let
That'll
me
be
know.
your encore then.
They'll let me know. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's been
Well, let's hear this great song by Red Johnson, and this is called
Veterans Day.
Veterans Day by Red Johnson.
Every day is Veterans Day. If it isn't, it should be.
It should be. That's right.
right.